When we had last left the Envoy, they had a lead on a expert tracker from Kai, and it turned out to be Marius, who joined up at the bar. But first they had to do a little bit of a bar fight, and then proceeded over to investigate a local alchemist who perhaps knew something about the poison which was used to deal a fatal blow to the Envoy. They got a little bit of an extra lead there, but more importantly, well, maybe that was more important, but as well, they ran afoul of the local bandit gang and had a big shootout in the middle of the streets. Now it was time to look around some more and investigate, probably a little bit more thoroughly, this area of Paradis. This is Avowed. Welcome back. Let's see here, and they recently updated the game to where I get stuff like that. Oh. Shows me a little XP pop up as well. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Is that normal? Let's see. It might be bugged. Let's see. Let me do a quick save and then a quick load. That might fix it. We'll see. Maybe we shouldn't use the little hide UI, toggle UI ability if it gives us a little bit of an issue. Oh, we can next tip as well. Okay. Oh yeah, and I've got an ability point. Let us spend that. Oh dear, what do I want? Could go for some of this stuff under Ranger, right? Could definitely go for it. Yeah, let's go with Survivalist. Right, getting extra foods and stuff, that does sound pretty useful. I mean, I could also upgrade like Charge or Shield Bash. We do use that a ton. And let's go with Survivalist. Worst case, right, we should unlock it early on. That way we can tell, like, oh, are the foods and stuff that we get from this good or bad? Should we spec out of it? I don't know. So far, it seems like foods are really good. There we go. Good. And then, do I have a companion anything? No, I don't. Alright, good. Okay. Find the Watcher, search for more clues about your assassin, investigate the area around the temple, search around the Claviger's estate. Yeah, holy shit, we've got quite a bit. Okay. Sure. Ooh, looks like some hostiles up ahead, too. Got a quick save again? Oh.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. Thala's Sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment.
Where can I find some? We'll take it from the corpses of our enemies. Where can I find some?
If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradis' main market.
Each item and each enemy has a quality tier that indicates its effectiveness in combat. Common, fine, exceptional, superb, and legendary. Enemies of a higher quality tier than you will display a skull icon next to their health bar and will be highly resistant to attacks from weapons and abilities. Purchase higher quality gear from merchants or upgrade weapons and armor at the party camp workbench. Armor and weapons of higher quality will respectively provide increased protection and deal increased damage. Okay. Weapons and armor can be upgraded up to 3 times within their base quality tier. After that, they can also be upgraded across quality tiers with the use of additional resources. Upgrading a unique item across quality tiers requires the use of Ondra and its variants. Yeah, I think that's very much like how it worked in Deadfire. Ondra can be found in areas of high challenge or derived from breaking down other, lesser used unique items. As you progress, upgrading your unique weapons and armor will be crucial to your combat effectiveness. Okay. Sure. So they do balance it around with the expectation that you're wielding unique items, huh? Sounds like. Are there actually enemies right around here? Oh yeah, there are. Okay. Will I be able to get over there and get them? There we go. Okay.
You think you can just take out our leader?
Ooh, didn't quite get the block. Good. Oh, look at our health regen popping off. Ooh, fuck. Fucking A. Good. Okay. Jesus, they're throwing a bunch of shit at me. Oh my god. Jeez, dude. Well, at least we killed them pretty easy. Oh, fuck. The charge didn't take me that far. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try and get a parry in here. Oh. That worked. Jeez, more. Okay. That was no good. Let's do a little drink. Whew. Okay, another bowman. Cool.
Back on my feet. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Jeez, I'm Pete. Okay. Yeah, the
You can
Ranger
teach a person
Lords
how to
were
draw, but
no damn
you can't
good.
teach good taste.
What is this? Somebody's just eating a giant fly or something? Okay. Oh, we got a chest here. Let's pop it open. There was also that little crawl space earlier, mind you. Take all that. Good. Okay. Get healed up. Oh shit, there are more people down here?
Quiet as the devil.
Hold it,
You think you can just take
you
out
are
our leader?
Fella.
Let's do a swap-a-rooney. I'm going in against the range dude. Ooh, you can do that from midair. Okay. Good.
A little help. Back on my feet.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, this is one of the issues I've quickly
Warmed up.
realized with doing hand-to-hand is that, or unarmed, I should say, doing fist damage, is that very rapidly we're going to run into an issue where we only have so many perk points, right? We've effectively will be opting into another perk or a weapon that requires 3 additional perk points over seemingly everything else, right? For, I don't really know how much benefit, you know? Like, we haven't found that many, or really anything that gives me bonuses to unarmed damage, right? So I would need a better trade-off, I feel, to warrant it. Because at present, there's so many other abilities I'd rather put my perk points into. And, right, I'd rather, like, spend resources in the crafting system and upgrade my weapons and all of that through there, rather than also having to spend, look, actually it's 4. Yeah, up to 4 perk points on just my weapon, right? Whereas in other areas, I can do that and get actual damage, you know? I don't know that it's worth it. There may be a situation in which it's worth it, and like, maybe you can get these upgrades a lot earlier than you could otherwise with normal weapon upgrades. But there's always the fallback that like the rest of the game is already balanced around that sort of upgrade economy, you know, for like standard weapons rather than unarmed ones. So how long, like, you don't really need the upgrade, right? Maybe you have like a few extra areas where you're doing more damage. You have like a higher quality weapon technically than you should, and you benefit in that sense. But otherwise, I don't know that it's worth it, right? I don't know. Like, I'd rather spend those 4 extra points in something else, like healing up more, getting more health, all that stuff. Because there is a lot of really cool stuff, you know? I don't know that it's worth it. Okay. Let's go on down here. It'd be different if I could upgrade my fists using the same economy, using, like, upgrade weapon materials, yeah. It would be different if that were the case, but that is extremely not the case. And the trade-off just ain't worth it. Also, someone wrote in that I can sprint into... Yeah, I can sprint into these. Okay. Tomato. Anything else around here? Worth taking a look at? Don't think so. How about up here? Ah, yeah. Got some money. Can you jump on them? Cannot. Okay. Oh, nothing much there, I think. Well, this definitely goes somewhere. Real question is where? I can hear a chime. Is it below me? It might be. There's definitely some stuff down there. But I don't know if it's what I'm looking for. Check that out. There's something over there. Nice. Okay. Good. What have you got for me? Money, iron. A couple eggs. Sure. Can enter here. Oh, need more picks. Pop that open. Some common plate armor. Sure. Anything else? Cobwebs. Let's see. Get that lit up.
Aim.
Good. Go on down here. Okay. What have we got? Whoa!
Arms up.
Oh, shit! There. Fortunately, the phantoms are super duper easy. Oh, fuck, dude. There. Okay. Holy shit, more of them. Let's get the stun attack off here. Good. Took care of you. Got them all. Holy shit. Man, a bunch spawned in right there.
Hey.
Oh.
That looks like a totem to your burned queen.
Golden Scale of Justice. God Shrine Totem Fragment. Boudica. Okay. I already picked one up somewhere. I don't even remember where. Okay. Merchant's Journal. I used to get wagons of ore from Sovereign Point every month. Now, a year of silence. Either the mine dried up or something happened to the settlement. Either way, I can't stay in business like this. Turns out I'm not the only one getting nervous. A lot of outposts inland have gone quiet. Plague, disappearances, creatures gone mad. Everyone's heard the rumors, but no one's got the answers. This can't go on. We rely on each other for essentials. Unless something changes, we're gonna die out here. Bleak. Can unbar this. There we are. Let's take a look at the food. How did my new perk change that, if any, in any way? I don't know that it did, really. Additional effects, maybe? Yeah, I don't know that it did. 20% more health and essence. Maybe it's not listed in there. And the durations are increased by 20%. What I really want is rank 2. Right, new foods. Gotta build up to it. Okay. Now, where the hell am I? Got that. Wasn't there more topside as well? Let's see. Before I came down here? Nah, I don't think so. Was there? Oh yeah, there was. Okay. Common sword there. Sure. Anything else I can only access from up here? Nah, I think we're good. If I jump down this, am I gonna get hurt big time? Oh, I just automatically grab onto the ladder. Okay. Then over here, let's check up this way. So B and C. Okay, find the Watcher. Okay, okay. Let's head over here. Administration District? Travel to Paradis Hightown. Fire land deeds, finer things in battle, quest available, find the Watcher. Shit, should we do this? God, we got so much. Okay, here. I'm just going in. Fuck it. Cadnua was a deer. Whoa, look at that. It's beautiful. Was a deer wooden castle built over a deep labyrinthine ruin. The castle was destroyed under strange circumstances.
Hi, Margaret. Don't worry. It just gets fancier from here.
Okay.
Hear me, Paradis. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Aedyrians not exemplify everything we hate?
Paradis will never bow to a deer!
The Aedyrians never should have come here!
Now they're gonna pay. Hey, Doomsayer.
You, Aedyran! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city!
What's going on? Stop this at once. How dare you defame the Empire in front of me? Yes, stop this. This is defamation.
You can enforce your laws on the mainland, but you cannot stop me here. Paradis will never concede to you.
Glares silently. I'll let it go this time, but I've got my eye on you. I will glare silently. I don't want to say I'm gonna let it go.
You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
Good. I need more perk level ups. Okay. What have we got here? Fresh water. Move speed. I could use that right now. Well, maybe we can craft with it too, though. Can I climb this? I cannot. Okay. Very beautiful. Grog. Sure. Got some plants over here in the water. Bunch of trash, too. Look. Yeah, there's trash money. Hell yeah. For the Aedyran Empire. Okay. Anything else down here? Oh, right. Yeah, you can't do a jump out of water. Okay. Philosopher's Alley. Got some spring berries. That's what we were picking up on our radar. Are there Hightown shops? High Market? There's a cool eye. Oh. You acknowledged it. Okay. That must mean something. Missives of the Hand Occult. What was the Hand Occult again? I forgot. Okay, we'll read this. Dearest brother, or was it sister, may this letter find you in well spirits. A man of thuggish bearing stormed into my library the other day and demanded I help him find a book on the construction of an arquebus. I thought it was proper service to Whale to steer this man toward an illuminated manuscript on the subject of whittling toy soldiers and other miniature props. Unamused by my solution, I shrugged and said, "What is an answer without a question?" He did not find my spiritual rhetoric helpful or amusing, so he punched out 2 of my teeth. I trust your summer has been less tumultuous than mine? In more important news, my apprentice claims she saw the eyeless face in a dream the other night. Oh, right, Whale. I admit, I was so mad with envy that at first I refused to believe her. Whale, forgive me for such a lapse of judgment. Right, and hence the eyes here. She described an Almawa of brilliant blue hues with a featureless face, surrounded by a swarm of eyes. No 2 eyes alike, she claims. Or she claims Whale ignored her questions, and she can't recall any specifics of what was said. In fact, my apprentice seems to have forgotten many things since before the visitation. She could not tell me where she grew up or what she liked to eat. At first, I was so envious of her for having seen Whale with her own eyes, but it seems Whale's visit was to conceal, not to illuminate. I pray she endures this test of faith and can look back at the event and feel the joy of mystery. What is an answer without a question? Last week I felt the solution was ignorance, but after Whale's visit I feel a road without length is closer to the capturing the riddle. I worry my apprentice will look back at her visit from Whale and feel cheated, robbed of some moment of clarity we all thought we were owed when we first joined. I tried to tell her she was lucky, but she was too young to understand. What is an answer without a question? May I be dead and my soul scattered to the winds before anyone knows for certain. I don't know if that existed in past games. Maybe did. Got a switch here hidden. Ooh.
Ah, a seeker of mysteries. Welcome. You are among friends. Please, close the door behind you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Reactivity. Hey.
Mysterious well. Unlock these lands unto us. Provide us with the knowledge our healers seek to heal the wounds of this land. Its poisons and thorns are sharp and deadly. Keep those secrets you will, but grant us the keys to unlock them ourselves. We beg.
I always thought it was Whale. Maybe different people pronounce it differently. See, here's the issue. I can't do it while underneath. Can't do any sprinting, I should say.
I can't tell what they're looking at.
Looks like they're getting sucked into a vortex or something. Okay. The vortex may be Whale. Got some goodies here. Hopefully. Looks like more up top. Yep. Fantastic. Sounds like that was the last of it. Some shroomage here. Ogren's Blessing. Anything else I could reach? Maybe. Nope, can't get up that. Okay, fair enough.
May your eyes
See ya.
see all.
That'd be cool if there were a bunch of these all around. Okay. Let's see here. Where should we head to?
This is where people go to buy stuff that'll just get 'em mugged everywhere. That's Sanza's shop. Might be worth taking a look.
Oh, Sanza the cartographer. Maybe I want to buy some stuff that'll get me mugged.
Welcome, welcome. I was hoping you would drop in.
Okay. Oh, I can actually look at these. Chunk of Yoni Brother and offerings. What's Yoni Brother? During the construction of Paradis' walls, builders discovered a sinkhole where a small piece of Yoni Brother, a fallen moon, came to rest thousands of years ago. It was surrounded by coins and other valuables dropped by ancient settlers. What superstitious relevance they held for the moon rock remains a mystery. Many of the early Paradis citizens voiced concerns about unearthing the treasure trove, fearful that an act of irreverence would anger dormant spirits. Nevertheless, the pieces were given a place of honor at the Emporium to commemorate the history of the settlement. No spiritual disturbance has been recorded in relation to this moon rock, though it does have an unusual affinity for spiders. The riches of Sovereign Point. Jewelry, precious stones, and iron ingots recovered from the mining settlement of Sovereign Point. The fate of the original settlers remains unknown. The Longhouse had a prepared feast of meat, mushrooms, and cheeses, ruling out starvation as a cause of abandonment. Some believe the settlers succumbed to the madness of isolation, though others dismiss this as speculative. The riches of their mine were not originally intended for historical preservation, but no one would trade in the artifacts for fear of their curse. And there's a bunch here. Fibrous fungi? Left, Fire Crown, a hardy cave dweller from Galawain's tusks. Parasitic to insects, despite its appearance, unremarkable to eat. However, the Pargrunen claim that it enhances stamina, and they often consume it before battles or long journeys. Enjoys considerable popularity among young warriors for this reason. Right, Marrow Sponge, fruits in autumn and winter beneath deciduous trees. A windfall to Valian traders who brought it to the republics and made it a culinary trend among the nobility, best enjoyed with garlic cream sauce and a full-bodied red. Front, Meswin's skirt, I think that's how you say that. Unique among living lands fungi for its lack of exclusivity to the terrain. Explorers from the Deerwood recognize it immediately, and it is known as nanocidal to travelers from the Ishamadal Plains. It thrives on tree trunks throughout the region, though the matter of how it came, either to the living lands or from it, remains a mystery. Oh. Colorful fungi? Left. Clatida, a grassland mushroom named by the Pargrunen for its resemblance to their buckwheat cakes. Though common in the early recipes of Solus Keep, it has become a delicacy due to the inhospitable terrain. Chewy when cooked, imparts an unexpected meaty taste. I've always wondered about buckwheat pancakes. How are those? It sounds good, but I don't know if it actually is, right? Right. Zorup Goblet. Found throughout the living lands, but especially in winter and early spring along forest floors. Locals report that when dried and ground, they staunch bleeding, and many explorers carry the powder to treat minor wounds. Back, Whale's Bud. Native to the riverbeds of New Culklin, and the source of much controversy as its kith neighbors. Some naturalists revere it as a powerful hallucinogen. Others report no effect. This researcher questions the standards of their experiments. Taxidermy Sporling. Oh my god. Well, that's definitely going to be an enemy, huh? A young sporling, preserved, donated by the Wardens of Solace. Believed to be either a worker or a very small warrior, this sporling lived decades ago in a cave in Galawain's tusks. It would have spent its life either carrying heavy objects or brutally attacking the knees of its foes. Here it stands among the fungus of its natural habitat.
I hope whoever stuffed that covered their nose and mouth.
Right. Good lord, they were tough to fight in Pillars because of their, I don't know, psychotropic spore power. right? Exotic fungi. Plucked from the fertile lands of Emerald Stair. Front, witch's hair. The strands of this strange fungus contain both spores and a light venom, meant to deter predators and paralyze insects and small animals, which would then decompose into nutrition for the fungus itself, often crushed and combined with sulfur to create witch mash, a yellow-green paste often used in small doses to remove wrinkles from under the eyes of the wealthy and vain. Back left. Mogren's torch, often seen in caves. Oh, we've seen these. Near volcanic activity, this ovoid fungus holds small spines inside its bellows-like body. When squeezed, these spikes penetrate the outer membrane and release spores, causing immense pain that could be described as burning. Delicious when properly prepared, and the spines, once carefully removed, can be used as sewing needles or artistic implements. Wow, they're that sturdy. Back right, blood pipe. Ugh. Despite the deadly-sounding name, blood pipe is quite harmless, unless crushed and mixed with boiling salted water. The resulting broth, while delicious, will render adult Kith senseless within a few moments. The godless were believed to use this soup in controlled doses to induce hallucinations or to relax the mind, but the correct recipe for a safe mixture has yet to be discovered. Wait, so what makes it unsafe? The unsafe part is just that it renders you senseless, which sounds like maybe a possibly good deliberate choice to make, right? Including the hallucinations, right? Like, not my thing, but why not? Okay. Deadly fungi. Harvested from Galawain's tusks. Left, Ascension of Multitudes. Beneath this fungus's rather dramatic name lies a simple fact. To touch it with bare skin is to invite crippling pain and death. Believed to have been used in a ritual mass suicide in Galawain's tusks, the fungus gives off a scent similar to that of rye berries and sage in hopes of luring a victim, which collapses upon contact with the fungus and provides ongoing nourishment for its offspring. Right front. Widow's Tear. Found throughout the living lands, but seen most often in the caves of Galawain's tusks, Widow's Tear contains a venom that is harmless if ingested, but potentially deadly if used as an injected poison. Often found growing near shallow graves or exposed carcasses, it contains a foul-smelling liquid that can be used as a source of water, depending on one's desperation. Right. There's a significant amount of poisons like this that exist in real life, right? Where it's irrelevant if you eat it. Like, is that not the case for, like, blowfish? Or am I mistaken? And I'm thinking of something else. I think I'm thinking of something else, because doesn't blowfish necessitate that you cook it properly? Yeah, there's something to where, like, it's totally safe to eat, but if you, like, cut your mouth or have, like, an open sore or something in your mouth, or, like, you lost a tooth recently and you have an open wound in your mouth for whatever reason, if it gets in there, it can kill you, right? Right back, Blue Feather Brush. Nearly identical to the much less deadly witch's hair fungus, the blue feather brush can only be identified by the slightly earthy aroma it exudes when harvested. Mere contact with the skin is harmless, but inhaling the fungus's earthy aroma, even in small doses, can cause shortness of breath, tightness in the chest, and difficulty in maintaining conscious thought. Sounds like a Tuesday to me, huh? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Those stricken by this condition often find... Jesus. Yeah, every Tuesday I go into cardiac arrest. Those stricken by this condition often find themselves stumbling towards caves, cliffs, and small bodies of water, where they collapse and provide nourishment for the fungus in this new location. Ingestion leads to an incredible sense of euphoria, followed by slow but inevitable death. Okay. Legacy of the Takan. Oh, I know of Takan. Didn't we have a monk in our party in the White March? Wasn't Zahawa a Takan monk or something? I know of Takan. This slim volume tells the tale of the Takan, a people who lived along the banks of the Akwi River on the fertile Ishamadal plains. It details their rise to prominence in the region and their eventual demise at the hands of their ancient enemies, the Kekmatal people. A significant portion of the book is given over to examining the role of the Takan's order of monks, the Nalpazka, in Takan society. The Nalpazka believed that transcendence could only be attained by overcoming one's personal vanity, the desire for pleasure and fear of death. To that end, they engaged in pointedly antisocial behavior, various forms of self-mutilation and meditation with or consumption of the recently deceased. The Nalpazka were led by an Antilai, or master warrior, the last of whom was a man named Ishapilo. Ishapilo was charged with protecting his people from the Kekmatal and other threats, but in a tragic twist of fate, Ishapilo died before he was able to pass on his sacred knowledge onto the man poised to take his place. Yeah, this was totally... Zawa was a party member in Pillars 1 who was a Takan monk. The book dwells on this failure for some time. Its author apparently of the belief that it was this one error that gave Kekmatal the opening they needed to launch their attack. The book's author goes on to describe how he attempted to instigate a popular uprising among his people against the Kekmatal, but his efforts were unsuccessful, as the Takan were by then too broken by the destruction of their culture to muster much of a defense. The volume concludes with an exhortation for the reader, not to mourn the Takan's passing, but to learn what they had to teach, and to teach others in turn. Holy shit, there's a lot in here. Holy shit, okay. Oh. Well, this looks familiar. I use this for making the thumbnail. Jeez, it's very high resolution here. The Cartographer's Guild, Volume 2. Is there a Volume 1 in here? I don't know if I had already read a Volume 1 or not. Nasitak Poetry, a compilation. I believe we went to Nasitak in... Yeah, right? Wasn't Nasitak a location you could visit in Pillars 2 in Deadfire? The expedition. I move. There's no compulsion. It is not a need. But something pulls. I cannot deny its draw. The white wends out past my vision. Its fierce eyes watch me as I move. The wolf tracks my step. A silent companion who will not join. All is blank. The pale expanse lies before me and beyond. I search. The miles pass and still my feet move. My hunt continues, unabated. The landscape returns my gaze, unaffected by presence. The snow falls, needles driven by the wind. Its cold teeth bite my skin. The snow gathers its hands around my feet. A fierce opponent who will not relent. All is white. My journey continues. I can no longer stop. A true compulsion forms. The need drives me on. I must see. The sun breaks through the gray. Its unrelenting gaze thaws me. My body warms under its touch. Frigid limbs move again and carry me farther. All is empty. The breadth of existence is my destination. Yeah, don't you go to, like, an island between Deadfire and Nasitak for the Beast of Winter, or am I mistaken? Anything back here? Oh.
I don't think my assistants are hiding in there.
Oh, do you need help finding your assistants? Godless pottery. Recovered from the godless ruins in Shatterscarp. Left. A ceremonial urn used for transporting liquids or possibly the ashes of the dead. Center. Front back. Small vessels for containing and pouring liquids for healing and recreational purposes. Right. A flat bowl, possibly used for communal meals.
Wouldn't want to mix your communal meals bowl with your ashes of the dead bowl.
Well, maybe if you were a Takan monk, huh? Maybe you would then, huh? Did you read that one? Did you also look at that one? No? Okay. Godless pottery. Recovered from godless ruins in Shatterscarp. Left. A flat bowl, possibly... Oh, wait. Is this same? Oh, yeah. Here we go. A flat bowl possibly used for communal meals. Center. Front. Urn possibly used as a planting pot or receptacle for bodily waste. Jesus. Maybe both. right? There's some fertilizer there. Back left, small bottle used to hold perfume and incense. Back center, pitcher, possibly used for juices or oils. Back right, ancient carafe, or carafe? Seraph? Carafe? Unadorned with decoration, likely used in day-to-day cooking. Look at that. Some steel bowls as well. Okay, spy's tools. The tools of a Valian courtesan and spy caught hiding in Paradis. Front, a small dagger made to be hidden beneath clothing. Second row left, a bundle of sage for disguising scent, for a really disgusting scent. Second row right, a brass plate worn under the clothing to protect from stabbing attacks. Third row, a container of powder, often blush, may also be used to carry powder-based poisons. Back left, a jewelry box used to store jewelry, as well as secret implements and messages. Back right, an ornate music box, believed to have been a gift from the spy's target. Consulhaut's deadly chalice. Kind of far back there. Rumor and mysteries surround the Archmage Consulhaut, an undead wizard of unmatched power. During a gathering of the Circle of Archmagi, Consulhaut is said to have offered his peers a drink from his chalice of immortality. Arkhamir instead gave the goblet to one of his imps, who died on the spot. From that day forth, Consulhaut was disinvited from the Circle's annual winter feast. He resented it until his dying day. When he rose after death, he resented it still. His chalice and journals are on loan from the Archmage Tane, who said he would come back for them soon, several years ago. Consulhaut's journals are nothing but vulgar rants. Reader beware. Yeah, I love the way in which Archmagi are characterized as like this ultra upper high class of nobility and all of that, right? I really think it's super cool in Pillars lore, or in Eoran lore. Okay, Fulvano's adventuring gear. Grappling hooks, hammers, and axes are among many of the tools carried by adventurers who brave the wild frontier of the Living Lands. This set was found at the bottom of a canyon, hurled in anger by the Valian explorer Fulvano. Don't you find Fulvano's stuff as well in Pillars 2 and 1, I think? Maybe. Shortly before he gave up on his expedition of the Living Lands, it is said that he set sail for the Eastern Reach and never returned. Yeah, I think so. Skeleton of Edsel the Sightless. Edsel the Sightless was a watcher who spent his life in a remote wilderness hut. Blind from birth, Edsel navigated the world with the help of spirits lighting his path. Edsel was rumored to have walked the entire island, untouched from shore to shore. He is the only hermit in the Living Lands known to have died from natural causes. The Emporium honors his memory by displaying him in quiet dignity. Decapitation was not the cause of death, but one of the several mishaps during transport of the remains, which should serve as a reminder to secure a coffin when going around a sharp mountain pass. Zarup's skull and foul eggs. Judging by the dentation and size of the cephalic crest, this Zarup died in late adolescence or early adulthood. Its partial remains were uncovered in the far west of Dawnshore, not far from the ruins of a large tribal settlement. The accompanying shells were found with the skull, but are too small to be Zarup eggs. It is more likely that they belong to local avian life, and the Zarup had been eating them around the time of its death. No ceremonial objects or grave goods were excavated in the area, supporting the theory that the Zarup perished by accident. Oh. Whoa. How many heads is this? Unidentified experimental revenant. Oh, shit. And there is a third head. Floating by the foot. Wouldn't want to be that head. In 2828 AI, a two-headed revenant shambled out of the wilderness and settled in the outskirts of Dawnshore. Many attempts were made to put down the creature, but eventually the local militia resolved against sending any more soldiers to be devoured. Hunters recovered the remains, starved after a freezing winter. It was in possession of a third head, identity unknown. A shard of Ondra was found sticking out of the Revenant's chest. The hunters also reported finding a strange collar and bell, but this artifact was never officially catalogued. Fior Mese Verno has disavowed any knowledge of the Revenant. What? Strange collar and bell. Is that supposed to ring a bell?
Did the two heads take turns, or was this guy twice as hungry?
Come on. Come on, Kai. It's 2 heads, not 2 stomachs. Animancer's Lantern, Valiant Trading Company. I can't wait to see more Animancy shit. Animancy is the art of channeling soul essence into inventions for the betterment of society. With a careful application of copper and Ondra, Animancers can achieve wondrous results. This naval lantern is fitted with a shard of luminous Ondra from the Deadfire archipelago, and was once mounted on the Valiant Trading Company galleon Amo dos Spirente. Oh, Aim Spirente! Oh my gosh! That was a sea shanty, right? In Deadfire. Huh. How it washed up on the shores of the Living Lands is a mystery. The Ondra is long since depleted and will never shine again. The Emporium would like to remind visitors that the use of animancy is strictly forbidden in Paradis. I forget, do you fight the Spirente? Maybe you can, and I didn't. On the provenance and ruination of Nekataka's old city. Ah. Oh my gosh, it's quite the read. We're getting another lore dump here. Alright. Nekataka was like a major city you could go to in Pillars 2. Excerpt from a lecture given before the annual convention of the Academy of Architectural Historians in Aedyr. Close examination by learned parties suggests that Nekataka is significantly older than it might at first appear. We take as our example the suppurating wound in the city's side, which the locals most charmingly refer to as the gullet. On its face, it is not considerably different from your average slum. Indeed, it contains all that one might expect of such a place: desperate poverty, wrenching hunger, a tavern fare brimming with miscreants, and a flourishing criminal culture. Of course, it has its own unique offering as well, a towering pile of garbage dumped into the district from the more affluent neighborhoods above it. It is in every sense abominable. The Huana leadership should be ashamed. But I digress. Far more interesting than the caste stratifications among the Huana are the bones their city is built upon. For beneath the gullet lies a vast cavern littered with the remains of an ancient city, referred to simply as the Old City by the denizens of Nekataka. This sunken metropolis is notable for 2 reasons. The Old City's architecture is markedly different in style, form, and apparent use from the architecture of modern Nekataka. There is no readily available explanation for the Old City's destruction that has not already been considered and discounted by those inclined to study it. My peers here in the Academy and beyond believe that the Old City's destruction is clearly the fault of the region's energetic volcanism, I think it's volcanism, and subsequent tectonic rumblings. I would caution against grasping at such easy solutions, however. Consider the following. The Huana have lived in the region for thousands of years. Earthquakes are no more a surprise to them than are the archipelago's daily soaking rains. None in Eora match their sheer creativity and expertise in building to withstand these events. Moreover, for all their flexibility in building construction, the Huana's tastes have proven to be remarkably stable over time, showing a clear preference for designs that mimic the rhythm and shapes of the natural world. The Old City shows none of these things. Indeed, what remains there was constructed primarily of stone cut in austere blocks, and the buildings are arranged in a manner not dissimilar from those prevalent in the Ingwithan ruins that dot the landscape. With those 2 points in mind, does it not seem prudent to ask whether the Old City is Huana in origin, and, if it is not, who built it? And finally, what destroyed it? Well, I guess you'll just have to play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire to learn a little more. Okay. Anything else? Sure, we'll talk with you, Sanza. Think I got everything?
You're back. What have you found?
Nothing yet. How about those supplies you got for sale? Oh. Beetle's Bulwark. While below 75% max health, a successful parry summons a beetle to fight with you. What? How good is the beetle? Is it very powerful? What's my current shield? Yeah, this is an upgrade. Fragments of the Scales. This map provides information on the locations of fragments for Wodika's God Totem. Purchase it to see the information contained within. Treasure map Wodika's Inheritance. Mighty Wodika visited me in a dream, commanding me to hide my old gloves and retire from service to the Steel Garrote. A worthy soul will find them eventually, reader. If you are that worthy soul, take my gloves and bring justice to the lawless. She demands it. I will buy that. What the fuck? Is this Paradis here on the left? I guess so. And let's buy this. Oh. Fragments of the Scales. The burned queen's totem patiently waits amidst ruins of the heathens she hates. This golden crowned stolen gem can be found in the Emporium. In dwarven halls neath mountain shroud, the stranger's justice can still be found. Overlooking booths where goods are sold, this balcony leads to Order's Hold. Below death's grip so icy and cold, await ancient oaths cast in gold. Beneath an amethyst light on high, this shining plaque draws sailors' eyes. Atop the isle of wicked outlaws, flicker golden flames of a glorious cause. Is this actually going to add markers, or do I have to figure all that out? What's my current shield do? God, this one summons a fucking beetle, dude. I feel like that's really cool. I feel like that's something I should have. Let's sell all these precious stones. Okay. Now, conversely, I also had some folks write in with information about dismantling versus selling. And some folks said that it may actually be better to dismantle because if you don't, you will have to rest a whole lot in rapid succession in order to get vendors to respawn their goods, which happens like every day, every several days. I don't remember the exact amount. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Totem stuff. Great.
You won't find any treasures that way.
I think I just did. Broken Crown Jewel. God Shrine Totem Fragment. Blink. Get XP for finding every bit. Artifact Observations. Notes on the trinket recovered near the eastern ruins. Sacred object, but to whom? Iconography suggests Wodika. Very old. Perhaps from first Aedyran settlers? Did Aedyran ships land here centuries earlier than we thought? Curious implications for historical record. Oh my god, yeah. Huh. What if the godless are old Aedyrans? What would the implication be, though? Because aren't the godless like an indigenous group here? As far as we thought. Definitely incomplete, though. Part of a larger relic? More fragments in the area? Warm to the touch? Enchanted? Valuable! Okay. Whole lot of food here. Yoink. Anything else?
Definitely don't feel like we should be in here.
Shut the fuck up, Marius. I'm the fucking envoy of the Aedyran Empire. I can be in everywhere. Listen, Marius, in this fucking shithole... Marius, listen, in this fucking shithole of this backwater shithole, I may as well be the fucking Emperor himself. Good lord. Really getting in our roleplay
I
here.
understand a curious spirit, but I promise that region is well mapped.
That region. Okay. Let's see, anything else over here? I love the little jingle jangle of our armor.
Check in with me to enter this part of the... never mind. Doesn't matter anyway.
Lazy Paradis militia. Untimely end. There's the Claviger's estate and Temple of Ondra up there. Okay. Hello?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Move on through.
Okay. Street of the Gods. There's a little alley back here. Hey.
Curse my brother. Oh, scan into his own destruction.
Oh,
Ethan
scan.
Scoundrel has taken my goods one time too many. See to it that he is punished on the wheel, I beg of you. May he be a beetle in his next life.
Yeah, sometimes you just wake up and you become a beetle. Look, I've learned of this before. There are many such cases. It happens to people. You wake up and you become a beetle. Look at this. Can jump around here. Okay. Cool. Run and jump over to that. You think I can get through there? Oh, shit. Oh! Okay. Let's try up here again. Good. Man, I hope Outer Worlds 2 has this amount of, like, I don't know, clambering and parkour and shit. Ornate plaque. O silent usher, companion to the pallid night, guide us from one life to the next. Watch over our souls as they take a turn around the wheel and see us safely to our next life. Yeah, I wonder how Barath feels about what happened to me. Statue of Barath.
This is the Shrine to Barath, God of Death. Not sure which version of them this is.
How do you not know? How do you not know? Come on. Marius, how do you not know which version it is? It even says right there. Even if you didn't read, come on. They're very different from one another. They're exceptionally different. Kai, I'm thinking this Marius guy, I'm thinking he doesn't know shit. I think he's a faker. Oh, shit. Ooh. Are those actually physicsable? I just, like, fell through it? I thought that they were, like, hard as nails, but maybe not.
Oh, bless my soul, the Aedyran Envoy.
Huh? Chandler Waden.
Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good.
You gotta pee or something? Why do you think business is so good? You run this place by yourself? I'll leave you to it, farewell. Why do you think business is so good?
Well, there was this Aethasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Ondra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both ends, I suppose.
What do you do? What is this place? Where did I just run into? I didn't realize this was a place. Where's the Temple of Ondra? I'd like to pay my respects.
Probably a good idea. No one cheats death without owing someone a favor. Go up the main road to the Street of the Gods. Eloy, the attendant, is a sweet girl, though a little anxious around newcomers. Don't keep the Lady of Lament waiting now. Unlike Aethys, patience is not one of her virtues.
What's an Aethasian priest doing in the Living Lands?
A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most popular deity. Ondra is closer to our hearts. Always has been.
Really, Ondra? Do you run this place by yourself?
I used to have an apprentice. When the Aedyran came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay.
You respected his choice, and that's all that matters. Seems not everyone is fond of Aedyran in these parts. Sounds like he was an oath breaker fleeing justice. It's been a pleasure. Should you need anything, find me at the embassy. I'll leave you to it. Farewell. Sounds like he was an oath breaker.
Careful how far you leap to that conclusion. You might just hurt yourself.
Please, I have health potions for that.
Some of us understand you good folk are here to help, and some of us need a little more time.
You almost sound convinced yourself.
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The living lands could use a little discipline, that's what I say. And who better to bring it than the Aedyrans?
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I look forward to doling out more Imperial discipline. Should you need anything else, find me at the embassy.
With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there. No charge, of course. The Aedyran Envoy's money is no good here, and never will be.
Okay. Here we go. Got some of that. Sure. Anything up there? What the hell? Was that person watching me? Nah, it was a coincidence, huh? Maybe that was the fucking assassin. Can I jump this? I can. But to what end? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, this is where we were meant to jump up, not onto the red, onto this. And then we go higher from here. High market. Okay. Good. Looks like I can go along the trellis. Oh yeah, and that's why. Have to do a run and... Oh shit! Oh no, I had too much... Oh, okay, I can just jump up here. I was like, oh my gosh, there's too much forward momentum. Okay. Money, a bow, a little bit of crafting stuff. Anything further up here? Holy shit. Look at all this. Free money. Anything here? Oh, fuck! We're good. We're good.
The perfect place for Aedyrans to look down on the citizens of Paradis.
Oh, where's that? Marius, maybe I want to go over there and look down upon people. Let's see, over here. Let's head on back up, because I feel like on this side of things, we definitely didn't find whatever it was we were meant to. Okay. Oh, like right here. Okay. Whew, wow, look at that. Oh my god, that was awesome. Okay. This actually reminds me of playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood a bit, right? All this jumping around up here. Let's see, where is that juicy chime coming from? Inside the building, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Can I bop these? Some of them. Oh. Okay, y'all were looking at me.
You're not getting away.
Here we go.
Let's drink some perp.
You left.
Back in the fight.
Fuck off, Archer Lord! Jesus!
Heal yourself.
Fuck's sake, dude! Oh, shit!
Time for new armor.
Oh my god. Time for new armor? Got you. Great. Okay. Whew.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good fighting.
Oh, look at this, man. We're nearly out of picks. Holy hell. A lot of crafting mats. Silver fenning. Okay. You're doing some target practice there. Anything up around this? Government district? Ooh, look at all this trash. Okay. Bunch of unsightly graffiti. Vandalism. With the Aedyran Empire on the case. Such things will never be for long. Okay. Good. What's this? Follow the finger. Okay. Oh, we've looped around. Oh, I see. Okay. Sure. It's over here. Oh, we had come over here before. I remember jumping around that.
Murderer!
How awful.
Who's murdering? This person?
Don't worry, Envoy. We've got one of the bastards.
Ah, one of the rebels. Assassin's Note. My friends and countrymen, the Envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in this city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life-gathering intelligence on the Aedyran embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Egwulf.
We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
What a moron. What an idiot. They should have known better. After taking me out, we'd be on high security.
You Aedyrans are vile!
It's a horrible situation all around.
Guards, take them away! Get them the hell out of here! This isn't a TV. This isn't some kind of theater play for them. Get them the hell out! Good lord. Let's see, over here. There's our watcher contact. Let's head up here, though. Let's get these other ones, huh? Oh. Street of the Gods beacon. This Ondra given the fish water.
Ondra.
Yep.
Protect my husband on his journey back to Aedyr. Please. Bring him safely back to me. Keep the water safe. Or, if he should perish, bring him to these shores in his next life.
Don't worry, devoted citizen. As a citizen of the Aedyran Empire, I'm sure both you and your husband will be reunited. In any way possible. In the best way possible, in fact. Anything from you? Oh, I can interact with this.
People
Holy
here
shit.
venerate Ondra despite the horrible passage from the mainland. Or maybe because of it.
Okay. Yeah, Ondra was also very popular in the Deadfire. It makes sense that a deity closely tied to, like, naval travel, like mariner travel and whatnot, and, like, large bodies of water, seas, oceans. Makes sense that, places like this would have a large population of people into them.
I don't like how cozy the Clavager's gotten with the Aedyrans. That High Inquisitor especially bothers me.
It's her eyes that give me the spooks. Looks like they can see into my soul.
They might just. You know the Steel Garrote are solely devoted to Wodica, right? One step out of line, and...
And what?
Well, I don't know. Anything under the exiled Queen's rule is bound to be harsh.
Militiamen. Commoners posing as proper law enforcement. Putting on airs of greater importance than they actually have. You do not need a citizens' militia. We have taken control of the zone.
Helia, goddess of birds and some other things as well.
Some other things. Yeah, fair enough, Marius. Marius, what the fuck is up with you? Why do you not know anything about, like, the various deities? How do you not know all this? Right? You know, before I thought it was an oddity.
Celebrating Helia.
Before I thought it was weird. But now I think it's actually a character trait that you don't know jack shit about most, if not all, of the deities. Okay. Show me a bird. Let's see a bird. Priest's Journal. The Temple of Ondra has been busy of late. No surprises there. People turn to the gods in times of hardship. And hardship is the one thing we have in abundance. Poor Eloy. She must be working long hours. I haven't seen her leave the temple in days. Is this Eloy over here? Is this Eloy? This is Thitton.
Oh my. Merciful gods. You're the inspiration I've been looking for.
Please, yes.
Allow me to memorize your sacred features.
Oh.
Let me burn them into my unworthy eyes
yes.
and dash them upon the canvas.
Oh, go right ahead. I'm not here for your art. You can look with your unworthy eyes, but don't touch. Absolutely not, you perverted creep! Go away! You pervert! Stop looking at my beautiful body! You fucking sicko pervert! Rip your foul eyes away from my flesh feast! Absolutely not, you perverted creep!
Oh, the derision of a godlike is sweeter than any mortal embrace.
God, he is perverse.
I will trouble you no more, save to let mine eyes linger on your departure. That I might savor this grief.
Well, he seemed nice.
Paradis just wouldn't be Paradis without people like him.
Wait, can I actually get a quest from this pervert? No.
You are proof the gods are capable of perfection.
Ooh, what is this? Big old bird poop? Okay. Messing around with the reflecting pools. The Midwife's Memoirs. Why is that familiar? I bet I read that in a past game. My mother lived every note of life's song. Bringing me into this world was her last verse. For this, my father scorned me and abandoned me. And for this very same fact, my town's midwife and adherent of Helia raised me as her own. When I came of age, I learned that Helia visits us on the screams of women in childbirth. And when a woman dies giving life to her child, her soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Helia's court. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my whole life. I wear the fetish charms of the Cloud Singer, the bird I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but it is a signifier to women in need that I am a trained midwife, blessed by Helia, and living every note of life's song. The Queen of Birds wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not, as other gods so often desire, to end it. A follower of Magrin once mocked my faith, saying I worshipped paintbrushes and birds, piddling things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods and the brutal necessities that they must oversee. But is not language, love, the arts, and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts? Helia allows us to rise above our savage, feral selves. I am often amused that, upon seeing our holy aviaries, visitors frequently ask, "This is nice, but where is the real Temple of Helia?" Perhaps they think hallowed ground requires oppressive stoneworks and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize the Bird Queen stands not on ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and in beauty of the ubiquitous open sky. Helia prefers the worship of 2 children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us, and yet so much. We are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. Yeah, I do love this kind of less generous read of Helians, of Helia lovers, Helia worshippers, right? Where they have kind of like a good idea of like, yeah, sure, patron of the arts, the freedom of these birds, open skies, right? Oh, we love language, love the arts, right? Creativity, here it says. But also, they're not exactly at odds with the other gods, and when, like they say here, I don't resent the other gods and their brutal necessities, right? They allow it to go on, right? They allow it to pass. They have this certain, like, I don't know, like moralist or liberal, like, naivete that allows really bad shit to flourish. Do you know what I mean? Like they permit these other things to go on so long as they need not worry about them, right? They permit the fascists to to start fucking knocking people over, putting their boots on people's necks, as long as they're able to continue partaking in their creative works. Right? It's a very what would you call it? Ingenuous, a very like harsh read of something like that. Okay. Over here. Anything else? Over here. Is that a little tiny rat? Tch, look at this! Bless up to the rats. Hell yeah. I love the rats. Nasty little freaks. Okay. Well, let's go over here to the area around the Temple of Ondra. What's going on here? Hello? Aedyran Guard.
Please be respectful when in the presence of the Queen.
Oh, okay. Statue of the Queen of Aedyr.
That's the Elven Queen of Aedyr, I think. They wasted no time putting that up when they got here.
Okay. They should have put up more, Marius. They should have put up more. Ornate plaque. In honor of Meswin Ina the Fourth, Queen of Aedyr and consort to the Emperor, who upholds Woedica's justice.
Huh?
Okay, anything else around here? Oh. Oh, I know who this is. This is Galawain, right?
Galawain, I beseech you. Turn your eyes to these lands and give our hunters your blessing. Protect them from this plague as they journey out into the wilds. Grant them a steady shot and quick fingers. All to your glory. Please excuse me, I'm in prayer.
Oh yeah, me too.
See that worn spot? Hunters pet the wolf's head for good luck.
Oh. Right. And how often these days do you see the little bits, the little like people sharing stuff of real life statues of dogs and whatnot, particularly bronzed ones, where a lot of people come by, and even though it's a statue, you know, we can't help it. We see a cute little dog and we pet it, you know, and then it kind of changes the color of the bronzing. Is there actually something on your head? No. Okay. Something up here, it sounded like. Hatch. Yeah, there's something right underneath us here. Oh, it's right here. Common pistol, pelt. Okay. Good. I hear something down there too. I think it's on this end of things. Is this gonna kill me? Ah, quick saved. Oh, didn't kill me. It was worth it. Taking all that. Okay. Let's go over this way. Street of the Gods, back here again.
Paradis! Do not be afraid of any plague. With one drop of my miracle elixir, your soul will remain safe.
Hello, shady merchant.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Thirdborn, the only potion known to protect against the plague.
Busted that up. No?
Safe to say Ondra's got a wealthy patron here somewhere.
Huh. Free money.
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity as the wave overcomes the shore.
Yeah, don't worry, just forget about these things, you know, Ondra.
Very bold of you to take the burdens of others. I hope they serve you well.
Yeah, don't worry. Okay.
Do not succumb to fear, friends. Protect yourselves against...
Let's see, how about around this side?
I don't mind the Aedyran squadrons in town, but those steel Garrote soldiers being here give me the creeps.
Can hear some more chimes. Oh, it's inside. Good. A few more goodies. How about up top here? Okay. Hey, that looks familiar. Yeah, didn't we see stuff like this back at the little fort we started the game in?
Maybe don't look so Aedyran around here. Paradis militia can be a bit oversensitive.
Okay. This way. I assume he was talking about the what's below us here. Not this fun bit of platforming we've gotten into. Okay. There we go. Please no picks. Whew, thank goodness. Never anything in these rando containers, right? As much as I enjoy breaking them. Okay. Bopping that. Is there a quick way down from here? There is. Alright. Well, let's go into the main temple itself here.
A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple.
Hello, LOA.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Ondra is open to all.
Well, good.
Oh, you must be the Aedyran Envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Something like that. Have you seen anyone suspicious in the neighborhood lately? Know anything about rebels here in Paradis? I'm hunting down whoever killed me. Squint at her suspiciously. You don't seem like an assassin. Know anything about rebels here in Paradis?
Only rumors, of course. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cut-purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
The killer is dressed as a mystic. Ring any bells? I don't know. Are you? Not at all, but maybe you can point me in the right direction. I don't know. Are you?
Imagine me in league with political rebels. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
Oh, resolve 5 out of 5. There's no good outcome to impeding an official investigation. Pay 1,500 copper pond. Everyone has a price. Start talking. There's no reason to be rude. We can talk about this at the embassy with Inquisitor Ludwig if you prefer. Who said this was an interrogation? I'm just asking questions. Resolve 5 out of 5. There's no good outcome to impeding an official investigation.
That's how it always starts with you tyrants. One moment it's talk, and the next there's a blade to your throat.
She's one of the rebels.
Facade, shall we? A word of advice. Swim back to the dying empire you call home, or we'll be forced to kill you again.
I should cut you down. I should shoot you down where you stand. Constitution, 7 out of 3. An empty threat. I died and came back once already. So you are with the rebels. You already know I can't do that. Stand down. We don't have to fight. Attack. Try again. Maybe it'll work this time. An empty threat. I died and came back once already.
Then we'll just have to do better next time. Half the people in the city are with us in spirit. Not everyone is willing to take the risks that we are. Once I collect your head, others will rally behind us. And even if they don't, the satisfaction will be sweet.
I hope this isn't how you usually make friends.
Less talking, more stabbing.
Watch yourselves.
Okay.
You're not looking so good.
Swap our weapon here.
That weapon's not gonna cut it.
Oh shit. Whoa, what the fuck?
I have a hunch she has something worth finding.
Better eat and drink here real quick. Fucking A. Let's see. How about... Another spiced sausage, maybe? Why not? Maybe some stew, too.
Everybody all right?
Letter from Eagwolf. What the fuck? Cistern Key. From Eagwolf. Elway, the Envoy is hunting us. Lay low and cause no trouble. Others might try and finish what I started, but it is vital that you protect our base of operations. I'll remain in the cistern until the city quiets. Keep the door locked and may the gods smile upon you. Egwolf. Wow, holy shit. Okay. The sea and her love. Traditional Ondrite hymn. The sea beheld her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a piece into her heart, and all who saw her grief that day sleep in her bosom still. Anything good up here in the water? Transcript of a sermon. Ondra, Ngadi, Lady of Lament, Mother. When you called so many godlike back to their divine source, many were spared, passed over. What say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in your honor? Are we to live our lives as mere mortals, deprived of your love? Or are we to await the day when we too are called home? Well, oh my god. When I stood at the pinnacle of Ukaizo, I felt closer to the gods than ever before. Now they could not feel more distant. Tekehu, Master Water Shaper. Holy shit. Huh. Yeah, Tekehu is a companion in Pillars of Eternity 2. And he has a very close relationship with his spirituality, his faith. Interesting. So Tekehu was in this weird, situation where so many of the godlikes are gone now. Have they disappeared? Have they been, raptured? Or have they all died? In what sense are they all gone? Do I know yet? Either way, kind of cool. Maybe kind of weird to learn that Tekehu is left. Oh, cistern key. There's the cistern. All right, well, shoot. I suppose we'll call it here for now. When next we return, I guess we're going into the cistern. Maybe we'll hit up camp real quick, do some quick inventory management as well, and then come back here. That might be the plan. All right, until next time, please take care of each other.